Wonder shall never end. Ha! This country. You see the way we are dealing with politicians. That's how we are going to deal with fake pastors in this country. What confession? You will be ashamed. Come see confession of the kind of nonsense that is happening in our churches in the name of Jesus, in the name of religion. You go wonder whether these people even know God at all. Oh yeah, watch this video of a confession that will blow your mind. Jesus. Now so let be. Ha! Watch am.
My name is Prince Ufomamina. I have a church. I'm a senior pastor of Elevation Christian Ministry.
Formerly, you are not pastor now. Formerly what?
Formerly senior pastor of Elevation Christian Ministry. My church is located at Ororokwe Bank Street. I have a branch in Abraka after the campus too. My life is a big journey because of desperation. I have this great desperation for wealth, fame, and crowd in my church. When I started my ministry, every other person I've met have always given me the same advice, that genuinely I cannot make it. Something has to be involved.
As you dey watch this video, you go dey share am, make e go round, make dem see wetin we dey go through for Nigeria, make dem see say the problem of this country no be just politicians, pastors join our problem. As you dey watch the video, dey share am, make everybody for see am, make everybody for get sense for this new dispensation. As we dey correct the wrong thing for government, we go dey correct am for church. Oya, watch this video and share it. Then also you can also air your opinion. Write to me, tell me wetin you think in the comment section. This thing real or na fake? Tell me, I wan hear your opinion.
That desperation took me so far. There is no state that I didn't travel to. When I overheard Papa talking about cemetery, I've slept in the cemetery for 7 nights. Just in quest of, not just the cemetery, they have to dig a fresh corpse out for me to sleep. Then in the morning, I will go out. In the night, I will come back to be sleep in that same place for 7 nights.
You promised me you will not make noise. Oh. Please calm now so that we can concentrate. You have not heard anything. Why are you making noise? Please be calm. Don't delay my time. Go ahead. Please go ahead.
So things was not working for me, and things were still the same as it used to be. Members were not coming, money was not coming, all my effort was fruitless. So I have to still meet with pastors, quest for I need help, which led me into, I met with a pastor friend and he said there is no way they can help me until I belong to their family. I said, what is your family? He said, I must be part of what he's doing. What are you doing? He said, if you can trust me. I said, tell me anything. What I can do, you cannot even do it. So tell me anything and I will do it. He said, it belongs to a black earth. I said, that one is a very little something. At the end of the day, I was initiated into Black Earth as a Black Earth member. It took me to where it belonged. I did everything required. I should get a human blood. I got it, the same thing. It wasn't working. Things were just as it was. Rather, it was getting worse. So, still for the quest of power, I met with great men of God. There is no pastor in this state and outside this state that I have not come in contact with. I know what I'm saying now. I know the end of it is definitely they will come after me, because there is none of their dirty job that I don't know, and I have not worked for them, and I have not done. The prophecies, the miracles, the planting, the stunting food, everything, most of the assignments were being done by me. because they said if I do it, they're going to help me. At the end of the day, nothing was working again. I was introduced to a great man of God, well known in Warrior, at the church, close to the DSC roundabout.
Calm down now. When I never hear anything and they make noise. Calm down. Please go ahead. Free indeed. Can you relax? God bless you. Seize your mouth. If you open your mouth again, I will say something you will not like. You have not heard anything. You are making noise. Go ahead.
I was introduced to him and I had a meeting with him. The meeting was done inside the car. That was my first encounter with him. And he said, "Can you trust me?" I said, "What you can't even do, I can even do it." He said, "Really?" I said, "Yes." He said, "Will give me first assignment to carry out." He said, "If I need somebody to go with me." I said, I don't need escort for my assignment. I do my work alone because I don't trust anybody. He said, "Okay, my first task, there is a church that is against him and is against the church." I said, "Okay, I've never been here before." It was this whole assignment that now brought me to Free Indeed.
Can you relax? Please go ahead. Go ahead, go ahead.
Before the assignment, I was asked that before they can trust me, I must be initiated.
If they want to video their phone, let them video. Leave them. Why are you leaving? This is an open... what are they hiding? Video, anything want to video? Leave those corner. Witchcraft. Go ahead, please. Go ahead. Be calm now, please. Go ahead. Please. Amen. Oh yeah, please silence. Go ahead.
I must be initiated first. I said, "No problem. What is the initiation all about?" That people that they must help must belong to their family.
What is family?
It's a fraternity.
What is fraternity?
It's a society, a court. It is called the White Prophet Court.
Go ahead.
So I said, "Okay." And I was asked, "What do I really need?" I said, "I need crowd. I need weight. I want to be known." I said, "Okay, but I must know that a blood must be involved." I said, "No problem. Whatever it is a task that I can shoulder." My initiation night, I was blindfolded to the venue of the initiation. I didn't know how I got there. I didn't really know the main place, but when I got to the place, it was not a house. It was a cemetery environment. I was initiated with human blood, and I was asked to eat flesh, a human flesh. I said, "Okay, if it will give me what I really need, good and fine." So they asked me if I've killed before. I said, "I've not killed, but I can kill." I said, "Okay, no problem. An assignment will be given to me." Because of time, if I'm not making any mistake, I have killed more than 7.
Go ahead, go ahead.
I've killed more than 7 for this same particular person.
For this same particular person, preaching holiness, prophets, tie head. Go ahead, sir.
For this same particular person. It was then I was really taught carefully about the prophecies work. How I get my information. If a meeting is going on, I will be asked to enter the congregation to get information. And how I get my information can never be ascertained by any person. I can get your information to even your blood group and to the last food you ate, and even to the last person that even died in your family, even to your birthday, everything about you, without even talking to you. Just where I'm sitting down, I get my tools. So I've been doing this for more than 2 years now. The miracles, everything you are seeing are stage miracles. We rent the wheelchairs, we rent the clutches. We have people we settle for all those stage work. This was what I've been doing for him and so many other pastors. I've also worked for Mercy Land. I've also worked.
Hey, okay, don't call anybody name. Please, don't call any pastor name. Please, don't call any pastor name. We beg. You are renouncing your courtesy and what you have done against Free Indeed and Pastor John Mark. Is that correct? So go ahead. Remove any name. Go ahead.
This has been my assignment. My first visit to Free Indeed, I was asked to come and get the sand from the church. And the purpose of the sand was to scatter the church. Seems it wasn't doing what we are doing, then is an enemy. And the only way we can get him is to destroy the church. So I came to the church that night. It was within 12:01 a.m. I came to the church that night. I got the sand from the entrance of the church. Then I went to back of the church, get some from back of the church with my left hand, get to where they used to park cars, get some from that same particular place. And that is why people start leaving the church. Protocol sections start going out. Pastors start leaving. At the point, what we did was not working as effective as we wanted it. I came again. It was 12 in the night also. We are 4 in numbers. Like, we came here to pray, but it was an assignment. But unfortunately, we were asked to leave the place that very night.
That day, they were in the middle there, one night. Go ahead.
We were asked to leave the place that night. I came again. On one occasion, in the service, I had to drop old coin inside the offering box.
Go ahead, go ahead.
All we are doing.
What is the purpose of the coin?
The coin is to scatter the church. People would stop dropping money in the church.
Go ahead.
At the point, it wasn't working as we really needed it to work. So I was given an assignment to come and assassinate Pastor.
Go ahead. You never hear anything now. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Before that assignment, I was worked on. I have never made any mistake when it comes to shooting or cutting, because I was worked on seriously. I do all my operation with my left hand. So when I came that very day, I was in church till the service closed. We traced Pastor to almost to his house.
Go ahead. Cool down now. Go ahead.
We were 4 in number inside the Lexus car. They just followed me. I was to do the main shooting. But unfortunately, trying to double cross him, another car entered us. And we couldn't carry out that assignment that very day. So we left. Before the next assignment, we programmed the lady to come for service. And she went for counseling. The purpose of the lady was, during counseling with Papa, she would strip herself naked.
Go ahead.
She would strip herself naked. And our men were already on ground to blow it up, which I was among that very day. So the lady said, she came out after a while. She said she waited, and she ran out of patience.
Go ahead.
That she couldn't carry out the assignment. So we left that very day. Program was done in Orobo College. I led the squad. The squad I have led trying to assassinate Papa was 4 squad on 4 different attempts. The ones I was involved in.
And they, the other people, they have done more.
Yeah, it's all attempts. All attempts are more than 10. But the one I know I lead is 4 attempts. The Orobo College one, the same thing happened. We are so very sure that it will be a success because of the crowd, and the environment was an open environment. So we are so very sure that it will be a success. Along the line, almost the same thing still happened. That now increased my bitterness that I have never missed a job. Why is this particular one giving me issue? So I got angry. I came to the church one of the nights with a substance in an ever water container. People were in church, but my presence was not noticed because of what I was carrying. I sat at this pillar. After a while, I pretended as if I was praying. I poured the substance on the floor. Now, the purpose of the substance was to weaken any strength that is working here. And so on.
Please be calm now because of time. Please. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Was to weaken anything that is working here. So I left that night. After leaving, before I left, I buried something at where they used to park cars. Now, the purpose of that thing was anybody that drove to the church will not see any reasons of coming back to the church again.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Let's save the time. Go ahead.
So, but all my effort was fruitless. Nothing, it didn't work. When I was initiated, I was asked for, they asked me what I really want. I said, wait. I said, wait. I need money, I need fame. So they said the prize is who I love most must go for it. I said, okay. I gave them the impression that I wasn't married. But I have a daughter. So they said, okay, good and fine. Who do I love most? I said, the girl I was dating. They said, okay. The very night for the assignment, they brought something like a calabash with blood. I have to wash my hand inside. Who I love most is to appear inside the calabash. So I went, I washed my hand as instructed. Only for the face of the lady I was expecting to appear, it was the face of my father that appeared.